told you about my culinary school experience. So, I am going to do a story time today on my culinary experience. And this was 3 years ago, and let's just get into it. So, let's get backstory. So, about August, about the start of my senior year, I had this class called One Goal, and One Goal was basically teaching you about college and helping you with essays, just different stuff dealing with college, personal essays, applications, deadlines, etc. So, I have always liked cooking and baking with my mom because she always cooks and bakes with us. And so that was something that really interested me. So I was looking into this culinary school along with other schools for business because at the time I was like, okay, I want to open my own pastry shop. So graduated high school, and at the end of high school I actually got accepted into the culinary school. But I had kind of decided that maybe I wanted to go somewhere else. That ended up not happening. I decided against that. I was like, no, culinary is my passion. It's what I want to do. We took a tour, me, my mom, my dad, my sister, and my aunt. We took a tour of the school, and at the school they let you meet I don't know what you call it in college, but basically she was one of the chefs, and she was a very important chef there, and she helped with this specific program because they had culinary students and baking and pastry students together in a room for this kind of tour because it really wasn't an orientation. So they were just pretty much giving facts about the school. They showed this demonstration where there was like a cup of water and they dropped some type of solution and it became like these beads. I don't know what it's called. Anybody in culinary school, you can leave it in the comments if you know what that is. And also, they were just showing a lot of different demonstrations. They took us around the school. They were telling us they then took us to the kitchen and they showed us how to make fresh marshmallows, and they had sushi and different foods that you could try. And so after that, I basically decided to go. So my term started in October, and I was with baking and pastry, and it was a 2-year program. And after 2 years, you're certified in that. You can work as a cake decorator. You can work at a lot of different places. And plus, they were showing us a lot of the students who did graduate and did go on to have their own restaurants and baking shops, and yeah. And one of the people who graduated actually is from here, where I'm from, and they have their own chicken shop. So, yeah, they have their own shop. So, first, we had to go to this culinary shop. You had to get fitted for your uniform, and you got this set of knives. You got a knife kit. It had knives, pastry bag, meat thermometer, a pizza cutter, decorative piping tips, and some other stuff I can't recall. And the uniforms had your name on this side, and we had black and white checkered pants and this little hat thing that I hated at the time because even the hairstyle that I had did not fit all the way under. and they wanted all your hair like up in the tiny space that they had. I'll insert a picture of it. But first day wasn't hard. We got to basically get to know the teacher, the chef, I should say, and I think we did get to make something, or we got to see him make something. And when that class was over that day, I cleaned up my station and I got my book bag and I was ready to go. Tell me why this lady comes in here, the chef that was at the orientation tour, came here and was like, oh, well, you gotta put that stuff down because you gotta help everybody clean up. Okay, that was not told that we have to clean up everybody's stations and that we cannot leave until we help clean up everybody's stuff. I cleaned up my station. I feel like everybody should clean up their own stations and what they use. So we had these 2 sinks and I had to clean up everybody else's mess, basically. The second day was when we actually started cooking. He showed us how to cut and the different techniques of cutting, and we did that with carrots and, I think with carrots. He showed us the julienne and all the different cuts and the sizes of the cuts. And after that, the same day we ended up cutting fruit. And I will insert a picture of the fruit plate that I made, which I was incredibly proud of. I was really proud of that fruit plate. A few days later, they taught us how to make this homemade macaroni, which it was butter. You boil butter, you put an onion and a peppercorn, you stick the peppercorn in the onion and you let that boil, and then you turn it off and add the milk and the cheese and you stir it, and then you turn it back on, and you don't turn the heat off. Something weird is gonna happen with the milk. So they taught us how to make that, and I actually came home and cooked chicken tenders and the macaroni that they showed us, which it didn't. The chicken tenders turned out okay. The macaroni didn't turn out that well, but I tried. We also learned how to make stock from chicken bones and how to store stock. We learned the different temperatures you have to keep the refrigerator at, what it can't go below. We learned about cross-contamination. And the thing for me was that I was also in a math class where they teach you how to portion and price control proportion. But the thing that I didn't like about this is that we wanted to do baking and pastry, but we had to do culinary first. The culinary students who were there for 4 years had 6 weeks, I believe, or 8 weeks of baking and pastry. So the first day I'm hearing that they made tarts and they got to do the stuff that I wanted to do. So I just feel like if you're coming for baking and pastry, that's what you want to do. You know what you want to do. I don't think they should push you into the culinary world or the opposite of what you're trying to do. Especially with me, I always, like, the knives are extremely sharp. I always feel like I was going to cut myself. And thank God I didn't cut myself the entire time that I was there. So I did kind of peel my finger a little bit, but I didn't get cut, so that was a win for me. And what else did we do? Oh, we were going to make paninis. I'm trying to think what. Oh, we scaled fish and we weighed them. And a lot of it was about presentation. But as you guys know, if you do not know, I have sickle cell anemia. And so even though I was really enjoying my culinary class, and fun fact, we had to be there at 6 in the morning, and you got out at 12 or you got out at 2. It was 6 to 12 for baking and pastry, and then you got a 2 if you had the math class after that, which was twice a week, I believe. But we had to be there at 6 in the morning, and you could not wear your clothing to the school. You had to change once you got there for cleanliness anyway. But at this particular culinary school, let me just say that students, I made gazpacho, and oh god, I had always heard about it on TV shows and everything, and I was like, I want to make this. I picked it, I wanted to make it, and everybody else made like different stuff. They had shrimp dishes and a whole bunch of stuff, and I picked the thing with like 12 things I had to chop. Some things had to be chopped, some things had to be diced, and then you blended it. And it's like, they say it's a cold soup, but to me it tastes like salsa, so that's what I would eat it as if I was to make it, were to make it again or buy it. But when we had the table to try everything, everybody was eating off the same spoon, which that was a no-no. Like I didn't try anybody else's food. I tried mine out of the blender, and after that I didn't try it anymore. But I didn't try anybody else's food. Like I just stepped back because everybody dipped their spoon in something, eat it, keep dipping. They dipped in 12 different things, so I was just like, yeah, no. But I had a really nice teacher who was making my accommodations and had a stool for me, even though we had a chef that had no business over in our kitchen take that stool for me, which he was not supposed to do. And that's just the thing that kind of gets me too, which I know it's about culinary, but throughout my life certain people will be upset with the accommodations that I'm getting, and he didn't know why I had the stool. So instead of being ignorant and taking it, he should have spoke to the chef and asked, okay, does she need this? Because if my chef was letting me keep it, obviously it was there for a reason. So that was stupid to me. Oh, and we also had like this huge lunchroom when you had breakfast and everything in lunch that you could go eat. It was really nice. And I would think about going back to culinary school, not probably the same one, but I would think about going back. Now to backtrack to what I was talking about, I have sickle cell anemia, and I was in the hospital for about a week and 2 days. And because I was in the hospital for that week, I was told by the administration, I believe, that basically I could no longer attend the classes. I could keep the math class, but I would have to restart my entire baking and pastry program the next time. So that really hurt me because it was something that I love doing, I have a passion for doing. But after that, I didn't really go back, and I was there, I want to say, for a good 3-4 weeks before I got sick. But yeah, after I got sick and I came back, they didn't really want to let me continue. So that is what happened with my baking and pastry culinary school journey. But for anybody who's thinking about going, I would definitely say go. It's an amazing experience, and you get to try a lot of new things and foods that you may not otherwise have tried. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. You can follow me on Instagram, Tanzania Nicole, and Tanzania Space Nicole, and my Twitter is MZ Nicole _2018. So thank you for watching this, and goodbye. Hello, I know I talked to you about my report in my other video, and I just want to say that I am getting the report March 8th. I wanted to say that I'm going to be filming before, and my mom will be filming after the procedure. And I will record for every day for a week, and you'll probably be getting daily videos during that week of how it's healing, the pain. I'll show it to you guys, and yeah, I'll just basically tell you my experience video after that, so you'll be getting a lot of videos that week. And yeah, I just wanted to come and tell you guys that's something I will be recording for anybody who's interested or anybody who wants to see it or see the process. And I cannot eat that morning, but I will try to show you the commute there, our commute back, and how I'm doing that day, how I'm doing that morning. So you'll just be getting a lot of videos. So it'll be, I think that's a Friday, and it'll be the weekend. So you'll be getting a lot of daily videos, so you can know in real time what is going on, and you can message me with any questions. So bye, you guys. I hope you have an amazing, great day and week and month and year, decade, and century. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, and this week you will be getting a Saturday video. So I'm looking forward to that. And leave any ideas that you guys have. Okay, so bye.